going down, fuck the word, I'm a thug. Tell him, can't nothing stop me but a slug.
Yeah, he fucking, and Fred, I don't know if you saw it, if anyone else saw it. Paulie, Holloway's calling him Paulina, first of all, which is hilarious. But Paulie basically said that MMA fighters don't know shit about body shots, and that's why Conor gassed out. Right?
Right. Yeah, I seen that. And then Holloway responded like, come, I'll show you something about body shots, Paulina.
Yeah, I got to give him one credit. I saw the little Paulie interview not too long ago, and he asked Paulie. He goes, Paulie's like, oh, I got to fight Conor. And Ariel goes, in the cage, and Paulie said something to the tune of like, I don't need the money that bad. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog, shut the fuck out.
So, listen, man, this thing was fun. But other than that, man, I don't really care to see anybody else boxing anybody. There's no real need for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't a real need for this, but it was fun because it was a spectacle. It was Conor versus the greatest ever, blah, 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 blah. No other situation really calls for this. There's no need to see anybody. And listen, as far as Jose Aldo fucking tweeting out the smiley faces, fuck yeah. You know what? I'm Team Conor. But God damn it, Jose, when life presents you an opportunity to stick it in somebody's ass who's been sticking it in your ass for years, I say you take it. Fuck yeah. What's he supposed to do? Be happy or be sad rather? Oh, he feels so sorry. Fuck it. If I'm Jose Aldo, I'm happy as a lark too. I'd take the fucking picture of me fucking my old lady and eating some Brazilian sushi. Fuck you, Conor. That's what you get, cocksucker. I'd be happy as a motherfucker, truth be told.
Joe, but it just comes off so goddamn salty. Like, the guy got knocked out in 13 seconds, coming off like he just looks bad, man. Like, the people give him shit for it, but of course, and like Aldo speaks English, so it's not like he's gonna know what they're saying.
That's what I mean. He's like, fuck him.
Oh, here's a good one, real quick. 2017, Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor would be a good one. Agree?
That's a good fight, but I do think we're still a little ways away from needing to make that one just yet. I mean, listen, man, the reality is we might as well just understand that we're in a different phase of the UFC and MMA right now. The reality is he's probably going to get the Nate trilogy fight. I know that that's not the fight that most MMA fans want to see, but that's the fight that's probably going to sell the best because in reality, what are our options? Khabib's not an option. Tony Ferguson, I guess, is an option, but is he really? I mean, say you lose the Kevin Lee fight and you just do Tony Ferguson versus Conor right now. For shits and gigs, let's have a conversation. How many pay-per-view buys do you think Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor does right now, November, December this year?
Fuck, I can't even give you a number. Not anywhere near what the Nate fight would do. Nowhere near.
Well, true, but I mean, I would say.
What's that?
Really?
I disagree with you guys. You know why?
Okay.
Because of the fact that he's coming off this gigantic media push. And just having his name in the media right now that he's going to fight somebody, I think he's at the Ronda Rousey status. Because remember, right before Ronda Rousey fought Betch Correia, everybody's like, this do nothing. I mean, it's going to be the worst selling pay-per-view that Rousey's ever done. And it was a gangbuster seller. You know, and I think Conor McGregor is at that point where it doesn't matter who's across the cage from him as long as it's Conor McGregor. And I think even if you put him against Kevin Lee, let's say Kevin Lee wins the fight, whatever. Honestly, I don't think he's fighting this year anyway. But I think whoever comes out of that, whoever he gets next, I think that it doesn't really matter. I mean, for the MMA guys, I think Nate Diaz is kind of the guy you kind of want to see. You know, because you kind of want to put a bookend to that trilogy. But I think whoever you put in there against him, I think is just gangbusters. I mean, Conor said it himself, right? It's panning it. We get that contract to fight him. So I think at this point, that's what it is.
Nope. Nope. Listen, how many pay-per-view buys did motherfucking Floyd versus Berto do?
Fuck, I don't remember. I
can tell you this. You don't need to Google it. It didn't do nowhere near 6.5 million, Jack.
No.
Your dance partner matters a lot. Listen, will a Conor McGregor pay-per-view do gangbusters regardless? Absolutely. He going to do 1 million buys shadowboxing by himself. You put a warm body in there, he's going to do 1 million for sure. He is at that level. But once you're there, the opponent matters greatly, and the opponent's prestige and how they're built up. And Tony Ferguson could be that guy. He's just not right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why they need some time and some creativity with where they're going to put Conor to maximize his pay-per-view potential. Yeah, he's a draw on his own, but if you get him in there with, I don't know, Tyron Woodley for a third belt, or GSP for a legend fucking soul snatching fight, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Him versus Khabib in Russia. Of course, Conor's a big fight, but you got to elevate it now. You got to get that big money. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, you think he's much more expensive now? Like just off the boxing match?
Generally speaking, yeah. I don't think he no 100 million or no shit, but yeah, I'd say his price tag went up a little. Generally speaking, listen, it's still MMA. You know what I'm saying? He can't come back like, oh, where's me 300 million? Like it is what it is, bro. Like it's gonna go up a little, but what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people were talking about, me included. I thought for sure he'd walk away after this shit. What?
No, I'm saying that Dana even said that he's gonna have to restructure his deal and how they pay Conor McGregor just because of this fight. So I mean, it's game changer, right?
For him or for everybody?
Well, just for Conor. I mean, because think about it. If the UFC, if Dana White is already thinking about giving a percentage of the company, even if it's a small percentage, to a guy, a fighter, I mean, that means that you really need to sweeten the pot for him to get back in the octagon. I think his next fight is going to be a huge fight, and we're probably going to see it like super stacked up, like end of the year type card whenever he fights, a couple title fights in there, the biggest selling, the biggest star that can muster up, maybe GSP or something like that.
I'll tell you what, they wouldn't want to do too much stock in old McGregor. I love McGregor and all, but after all, this is the fight game. And all of our heroes die, except for Floyd Mayweather, apparently. Apparently he lives on and gets to throw fucking $100 bills at strippers for the rest of his life, the cute little cocksucker. But most of the other ones, they all die eventually. And Conor done died a few times already on us. So to put all of our, hell, the cute cocksucker just died. What the fuck? Like, he comes back and gets Kimura by fucking Khabib. His fucking bust could, the fight game's a funny thing, man. He knocked out Jose and he knocked out Eddie. Kudos to him, but in the grand scheme of things, there's still a lot to be done in MMA. He comes back and drops 2 more in a row in MMA. I don't think that him and Chael Sonnen are similar, but you can't keep saying that and getting knocked out and beaten. It loses its luster.
Exactly. In the YouTube comments, Gunda says, seriously, if Conor McGregor is involved, it will sell. He has an entire legion of dick riders. There you go. He's an entire country. UC says, I don't see him going down to 145, to be honest. The weight cut is too deadly. In my opinion, he's perfect at 155. I have to agree with that. There's no reason to go back down to 145, to be honest with you.
And unless Max Holloway builds a hell of a reputation for himself, I doubt it too.
Motherfuckers love it to be a soldier. Must maintain composure